Hello everyone and welcome to another session of the Pope Converts the World campaign. It's been a few days, so let's have a quick refresher. I remember our position was pretty great. Let's take a look around the world. I think Great Britain was having a pretty decent game. Yeah, they have Philippines, where they have Morocco as well. Already colonizing in Africa. Indonesia collapsed. And well, or they gained their independence, depending on how you look at things. So maybe it's good for them, actually. Ottomans are actually having a really good game. With the land they have taken, it might be possible for them to reform. We shall see. Austria-Hungary is also having a super great game, taking Bavaria and, well, we'll talk about Prussia in a second. Ionian Islands are having the best game in history of Victoria Free, I think. Still pretty horrible, but excuse me. Well, maybe we will be able to do something about it later on. France, I think, is pretty neutral on the game. Prussia is having a terrible game, which is a bit of a theme. Just as United States having a terrible game. They haven't retaken Texas. And, well, I'm curious if they will be able to, because if I recall, yeah, Mexico has a decent standing military. And United States AI doesn't always handle conscripts the best. We have Peru, Bolivia, which doesn't really change their position in the world, but it's interesting it's here nonetheless. So yeah. Brits are having something going on here. Oh, right, it's the British Raj supporting increase of autonomy of Nagpuri, though this play just started, so there might be some states over here changing sides. We shall see. That's going to be fairly interesting, though Raj tends to lose against UK when it's controlled by AI. When it comes to actual Italy, so our nation, I think we're in a pretty great moment now. We're on a good way to pass proportional taxation, which is going to be revolutionary for our finances. Yeah, almost double the revenue, and I think we were staying on middle taxes, so it's going to be even more. We have a nice movement towards homesteading, though actually I've been thinking... Yes, today is -20 to homesteading, but only -8 to commercialized agriculture, so maybe we'll just switch to this instead, and people will kind of like it anyway. So maybe this is going to be the strategy. Laws are, well, not perfect in many ways, but some of this we will have to just live with. I made some changes to our power block, of course only the how it looks. Unfortunately, there's really not that many center icons that have anything to do with religion, at least not Christian. So it's going to look a bit similar to the German one. Maybe book would have been better, but I mean, if you're papal states, you have to have a cross, right? I mean, you pretty much have to. We have a nice statue with an angel and a trumpet. Well, we are not announcing the end of the world, but now I realize it may be not the perfect... it's fine, it's fine. We're called Stati Ecclesiastici, which is Italian for the... though it's plural for papal state. So the papal states, I suppose. Usually I don't like white color, but this kind of gray color of the power block, I think it looks kind of nice on the map. Once it spreads a little bit, I think it's okay. And if I recall, the plan was to go and puppet Egypt ASAP because they don't have an army. And also losing to Hedjas. Yeah, pretty convincingly. Who will probably gain independence, but also increase its autonomy, which is interesting. But anyways, we could take some of this land directly because it is within the borders of the Roman Empire, at least some of it. But actually I've been thinking Egypt, in its current state, is very weak, very, well, not very populous state, and I think it's going to be a good place to start experiments on our conversion strategy of other states. We shall see how it works out. Eventually I might just take a bit of land from them, like maybe just this, maybe just those two, we shall see. Also them having a border and ports on the Red Sea is going to be kind of nice. Because I've been thinking that maybe... Why is this stuck on this map? Okay. For some reason, it just refuses to change. I don't want population. Okay, what's going on? Well, hope it fixes itself on pause. But I've been thinking maybe doing something in Indonesia ASAP as well. Okay, it clears itself. Thank God. Thank God is something I should be saying more in this campaign now that I think about it. Actually... Oh, we have a few of those. Let's find them here and there. Don't think we need any for the Americas. Unless we want to intervene against the United States. I actually kind of do, because Mexico is Catholic. So in a way, if we look at their religious map mode, yeah, maybe we would be able to keep a bit more Catholics in North America this way. So assuming I will be able to, maybe I will do something to help Mexico. And let's go against Egypt, which should be not that much. Gojam. I think it's one of the Ethiopian states. 11 infamy. Do I wait until Hejaz is out? Or no, and I just see what happens actually. So I'm curious if they actually get dragged out of this war, because with Victoria free you never know. Let's switch those guys. Don't want to mobilize any skirmish infantry because I cannot really support them anyways. Cannon infantry, not artillery, not really something I want. Lancers are okay still, I think. But I need 50 at most, I think. So yeah, this is going to be my naval troop. What do we have here? You'd think there would be a lot of open terrain in Egypt. Not that many woodlands, most likely. But he might be the best option anyway. Unless I take the pillager. I don't like rural folk. No, they seem to be fairly stable in power, so let's go for them. Whatever. One more light ship. Yeah, let's get it. And Petit Bourgeois, why not? I actually need to level him up. Let's quick look at the stream. Everything is working. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's go for it. They refuse demand. It's going to be our first expansion out of Italy proper. We haven't really taken Italy proper fully, to be honest, but we shall work on it. I'm still friendly with Austria-Hungary. We have a defensive alliance as well. I would ideally want to switch... I mean, France, to be honest, we want to take Corsica from them at some point. You guys are mobilizing. Thank you. Am I building stuff? I'm building some railways, fertilizer, and the naval base, which will be a priority. So, economy will probably need a lot of managing now, because I don't think I really did anything after uniting and getting some new techs as well. I shall see once... Oh my god. It's unlocking all of those new diplomatic relations. Mexican attitude. Yeah, you guys should like me. Can I just... Gaza? Oh no. Can I just ally Mexico? No. Let's make sure we like each other. You guys do have an army, so it would be a bit annoying if you guys actually moved it, but AI doesn't really move to prevent naval landings. Did they? No, they are still fighting this war. Yeah, I'm curious what's going to happen. This is supposed... It's no longer under occupation, no? Gojan helped them? New South Wales wants me to support their independence. I mean, I would like to, but I don't think I can take UK right now. Anything changing here? Not really. And the war has started. I mean, I think the Brits are going to win this, unfortunately. Rural folk are happy. That's rare. Not sure why. Maybe it's just people are becoming happy generally. Well, not really. I think most of those radicals are inherited. still. We have -10 prestige, and still we have great power status, so that's good. Pretty safe one as well. Getting a tick on proportional taxation, which is going to be very important. And now let's do a quick naval landing. I really don't think it's going to be a problem. Guarantee independence broken. Of what? Oh, of me, okay. Obligations to Mascara and Tunis, I mean that's fine. Oh yeah, we are also investing in some states. So we are in Tunis and Mascara, and a little bit in Austria-Hungary. We have investment from Austria-Hungary and France, but that's probably something we just inherited from the Italian states. Gojin didn't join. They have, for their size, they have a decent army, actually. Bigger than Egypt, who apparently had all of their armies around the Nile, which does make some sense, I suppose. They are no longer trading iron with whom? Is it... whose flag is it? I'm actually not sure. Baltic Peasant Revolt, and Austria is supporting them. Which is interesting. I mean, actually Austria-Hungary, do they have more troops than Russia? Well, they did before Russia started mobilizing. Yeah, but still, Austria-Hungary is having a really good game. Bavaria is really good state, and Franconia is not bad. And of course, preventing Prussia from forming Germany, it's really good for them as well. Okay, luckily we are not having any annoying issues with making the landing, at least so far. Yeah, it's all mobilized troops, so they don't really have any army to speak of right now. How long are you guys... you guys don't have a truce with the United States at this point. So war can start here at any moment. I need to pay attention to this. Oh, sorry, I forgot to do. Remove my alarms and so on. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. It was probably pretty loud. Sorry about that. Okay, should be good now. Oh, we are making this landing very quick. And Hedges, are you guys still fighting? You guys are still fighting. We are going to end this war most likely before Hedges gets out. Communication of cholera. Wait. This is the same result. Okay. I mean, I love some bonus to modern sewage. I don't think I have ever gotten this, but it's pretty late for me to get modern sewage at this point, so fair enough. Usually it's a bit more of a priority. Oh, okay. Now we're making dough. That's good. Ottomans are doing something. No, it's Greece going on. Greece going on the Ottomans. But I assume Russia is going to support them, right? Damn, Greece going with very strange borders, but whatever. Russia is coming to help you guys, right? Yeah, of course. So I think the Ottomans should lose, though Russians are currently a bit busy, so we shall see about that. Okay, yeah, we're... and Austria is... okay, aren't you guys already fighting? Yeah, you guys are already fighting. So what's going to... are you guys going to be in 2 wars at once? I didn't even know this was really possible in Victoria. Yeah, improvement relations. Luckily, we're not going to be called to either of those wars because of our alliance, because that's not how defensive alliance works. We actually kept Savoy, for example, because we, well, united in a bit of a strange way, and Papal Province, which we can incorporate, why not? Even though it doesn't have Italian. It's kind of weird that it doesn't have Italian homeland, to be honest. Right? I mean, this part I think has been part of Sardinia Piedmont for quite a while, though maybe I'm wrong about it. Okay, so we made those guys a protectorate. So let's take a look-see. We do have very high cohesion. And... oh, damn, we only lose minus 25 from someone not having any Catholics, which is very low, actually, all things considered. And we get a ton of... wow, to get decent cohesion as a religious convocation is really not that hard, as long as you have strong... curia? Oh, what is it called in other groups? A clergy? And I mean, you're going to have a fairly strong clergy, like at least 20%. Okay. Well, there is no other ways to actually gain... well, I could increase this, and this will give me like 20 cohesion as well. Well, this is interesting. So, what do I need to impose state religion? They immediately get a bunch of Catholics. They need to be in 5 years, and we lose 7 cohesion probably for a few years. I mean, this seems really good. Much easier than the... if it just happens. Seems much better than the ideology block thingy. Okay, well, we will start slowly working on Egypt eventually. While folk are still happy and they're just joining and leaving the inact homesteading. Can I kick this guy out? He's a pacifist, doesn't really fit with us. Well, folk will make some pops unhappy, but probably for the best. Now that I'm not going for homesteading, it's probably good to remove him. We kinda need a bit more bureaucracy and probably a lot more construction as well. But now is probably the time to focus on switching to iron frame buildings. And just reworking our economy to actually make it all work together instead of being just a set of... oh wait, no. What do they do? Okay. Production method? Oh, you can order bar production method. Sure, this we can do. We do have peasants, right? Yeah, we have a lot of peasants. I'm gonna pause for a second just to be able to actually take a look at those things. Do we want some ceramics? I think yes, we have so few glassworks anyway. Do we produce any steel? We actually don't produce any steel in all of Italy. Which is kind of impressive in a way, to be honest, at this point of the game. And I think we can definitely afford this. We should have enough coal for this. Realist art, it's fine. Yeah, it's all going to be clergy. Yeah, so let's get some steel as a priority, to be honest. Probably in Sardinia Piedmont, since it's I think the only place that has both iron and coal. And no, actually Calabria as well, which is crazy because it's not really supposed to be that rich of a state, right? Sardinia as well. We have so little coal, damn. It's going to be difficult to actually industrialize, though we will get some more. Yeah, in Venetia, Lombardy has some iron, some more coal in Istria. Yeah, it's probably going to be fine over time. Okay, so that's going to be it for those things. We're not doing any automation just yet. I don't think we really need this. Yeah, we don't need this. If I go for just this, probably yes, there's so few lead mines, it really doesn't matter. Do we need more sulfur? Yeah, let's do it. At least we'll make coal mines produce more. That's fine. I think we're doing okay on hardwood. Definitely those. Yeah, let's go for... oh, we actually have good amount of bureaucracy. That's good. That's actually excellent. We get good enough amount of wood. Okay, so I think we can try switching maybe mode as well. And let's see how the market looks right now. We need more glass. Though probably it will increase. I assume all of our glass works were just not really having that many people employed. Yeah, we are going to increase production of glass. Fairly easy. Tea, fertilizer is a problem. Iron, paper, coal. Oh yeah, a lot of stuff is a problem. Though we are working on it. I think I can just increase taxes by 1 with no issue. Though we are having a bit of a crazy government, but that was probably just to, yeah. This was mostly to pass the taxes. Do I want to work on something right now? I don't think I have the ability to take commercialized agriculture just yet, and I'm quite far away, to be honest. We could think about National Guard. No, I don't really think I need additional troops. Maybe we'll go for guaranteed liberties or secret police. I think I've always gone for National Guard because it gives you the conscription rate, which is often very, very good, but guaranteed liberties is not bad either. Secret police allows you to arrange accident, but apparently it has a... it's not great, because it has a very low chance of actually happening. Let me take a look at the difference between those two. Secret police doesn't seem that worth it. Guaranteed liberties, more radicals and less radicals and more loyalists. That's pretty good, pretty much always. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we want to work on right now. If I could maybe force no healthcare. No, industrialists need a bit more clout. No, do they? Can I get them in the government somehow? I actually could fairly easily. How much will it piss off the clergy? Not that much. They will oppose it for sure because they have to be in government pretty much. Or can I form a government without them? I don't think so. I can. Okay. Okay. So let's try this. I'm not exactly sure this is going to work. In fact, I have some serious doubts it's going to work, but worth trying. Rivalry versus United States. Okay, I think that's actually fair. Don't really want to push for it, but definitely don't want to give them more radicalism as well. So it's 5 years only. Let's give them more support. I don't think it really matters. Austria is pushing. We got a new pope. He's a theocrat for a change. Reserved. Which means he's going to live longer. Which usually is a problem. More authority, which is usually nice. Mindless and the hedonist. A classic pope. Reserved hedonist. Experienced political and traditional commander. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So it looks like... oh yeah, because he's from the church and the previous pope was from civic nobility. It's now harder for me to form a government without clergy in any way. So yeah, I guess we just take clergy. And we hope for some good rolls on no health system. Stalled 65%. Why is it 65%? What? Oh, because there's a movement. Yeah, okay, so the chance is really not that great. I think I will have to give up. Yeah, it's really not that great. Can I actually give them maybe... Yeah, I was thinking about making taxes for them lower or something to make the Liberty Desire tick down faster, but doesn't seem to be an option. Okay, so we definitely need more fertilizer, but we seem to have enough iron for a bit more construction. So I think I will focus on that for the time being. And then once we get at least a few steel mills, I will switch tools. Also, do I want to remove one of those taxes? probably. And though it doesn't really matter that much. Oh, we have all of those decrees that are not as important right now. Those are definitely not as important now. Enforcing military access. Those probably as well not really that important. Now, road maintenance. Do I even probably want to just move them around? Stall. This is a good kind of stall. Okay, I guess it's worth trying. If we continue getting more stalls like these. With stalls like these, we can pass any law. It looks like... Oh my. Looks like we're not only going to lose Greece, we're also going to... Russia is going to lose some territory as well. Which is... Is it good or is it bad? It's only bad if Ottomans and Austro-Hungary stay together, because I think Ottoman Empire is not going to be a problem for us. Also, let's go for Jambi. We are losing infamy, and we are definitely preferring to stay pretty low on that for the rest of the game. Let's make a protectorate over here, and it's almost no infamy actually. It's pretty much free, so yeah, let's go for it. And what we can actually do... Wait, what? Oh, I guess Egypt is not called into this war. Ban slavery, why not? We are Catholic. It's kind of funny, the Catholics were against slavery in the United States from the very beginning when it happened. It's not like, you know, they continued with it till the 19th century because nobody realized it was a bad thing. No, there's been people opposing it from the very start, which is always an interesting perspective on things. That's more revolutions in the Raj. Oh, this is a pretty big one, though. It's a great power. Oh, interesting. Another stall. It's another one of those stalls. Though, yeah, we cannot really keep doing this for long, but I mean, getting 1 in 3 times in a row, it's not impossible. It sometimes is impossible for me in this game, but generally speaking, it should be pretty fine. We're about to remove Nihilist movement because, to be honest, they didn't really have that much of a chance in here. I think it's fairly understandable. Brave Engineer. I mean, I would like to avoid going -5 infrastructure, but seems like it's not going to be. We are getting some more money. Excellent. It means we need more construction. Oh, we are actually finished with all the construction we have here. I think I just need more coal. Like a ton more coal. Oh, they just backed it down. Well, that I certainly haven't... That's unexpected, certainly, but actually pretty great. So we have our foothold in Indonesia, or more broadly in Asia. We are starting to work on Africa, and well, there's certainly a lot of work to be done in Europe, but I think, generally speaking, Europe will have to stay as a last, unless we do something in the Balkans. But I don't think there's that much space for us to do anything. But technically speaking, we have half of Crete, though the other half of Crete I think is a pretty terrible place to live. Yeah, both of those are not great. So yeah, I think there's a reason I cannot go. Yeah, they have a defensive pact with Austro-Hungary. Those guys are... Austro-Hungary has colonial empire. Now that's something you don't see that often. We could go for Madagascar. They do have an army, so I assume it's pretty pretty weak when it comes to tech. And we got a stall. I mean, getting at least one success wouldn't be unlikely, I don't think. Irregular infantry, so it should be fairly doable. Do want to... And Zanzibar is here as well. Zanzibar, actually... You know what? One thing we could actually think about going for is some kind of colonial affairs thingy. And a lot of people, including trade unions, would support colonial exploitation. Or would we prefer colonial war settlement? This one can be pretty annoying because it does give you more radicals. But it also increases throughput. And we're not planning on keeping all of those places anyway. And it's easier to pass. So I think we'll probably go for this one. Not that we'll be able to do that much colonization, but I think we should at least get in the game. Majesty is actually part of the Ottomans. Yeah, the game, I think Victoria 3, what it does pretty badly is monitor that colonialism wasn't that easy. Like, at the beginning of the game, Great Britain could really easily puppet everything in Africa, including, like, Portugal and so on. And there's not going to be that much opposition, even like once they get to 100%, they probably can solo the rest of the war, or at least take them 2 at a time. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, why can I not join? God, they declared on one state that I didn't... I have an interest in Mexico. It's their capital here, right? Where did you guys put your capital? Yeah, so it's still in the Mexico City. Why can't I join this war? When they're planning to take all of this, including Texas, which is definitely in my interest. Huh? Well, this sucks. Actually, I should be able to join, right? Let's put all of Africa in there. Is it just because of the first state they declare war on? Great Plains. Yeah, so I don't have interest here, but barely anyone can. I thought if you have interest in the capital of one of the sites, you can still join, but apparently not, even though they take stuff outside of this. The AI is abusing the game mechanics against me. That's illegal! Well, never mind. Let's go for Marina, I guess. And Zanzibar, which freed itself from Oman. Fairly impressive. I'm not sure. Unless I go for Gaza, which... This will put me on the border with Great Britain, which is not ideal, though eventually, if I go into Africa, eventually I will have a border with Great Britain no matter what. That's just something that's going to happen. Do I prefer Zanzibar or... Zanzibar has better borders, let's go for them. And yeah, looks like Greece is about to be no more, I'm pretty sure. Unless there's going to be someone capitulating this war. No, Austria seems like they're fine fighting for quite a while. The Ottomans might not get Kars or the Bruja. But it seems like Greece is going to be gone. Well, that's interesting. Am I building... No. I don't need those. Definitely want to continue working here. 11 infamy, that's perfect. Gaza mentioned... We might have to just invade Gaza because they keep fighting against us. Yeah, they refuse for now, but maybe they are as smart as their friends in Jambi, who have the most beautiful flag in the game, by the way. Did they actually just... I've seen Jambi pop up quite often. Did they just forget to give them a flag or something? Did I finish my rant about how easy colonialism is? That you can just go for everything? I guess I did. It's just like, especially you can see it in multiplayer when everyone goes for just protectorates everywhere. And also now that you're not limited to one war at once, which is good. You shouldn't be that limited, but there's just no kind of like a supply system. I can just go to Indonesia and just invade them, and there's no problem. It's just pretty much the same as fighting in Morocco, for example, other than that it's a bit closer. Okay, we got a success. At this point, we should be getting at least to drafting. Gaza is hopping in. So, yeah, let's ban slavery all over the place. We just protected Gaza as well. You know what? You annoyed me enough. So let's go for this. Yeah, we still have very high cohesion. And because minus 25 is max. Oh my, that's so lower than the ideological union. The numbers, it seems like the numbers to penalty to cohesion they chose were just pretty much random. And it's like so much easier to have someone at least have a little bit of your religion. And it's 100%. There's no one in Egypt who's Catholic. At least there wasn't. Maybe now there is. And it's smaller penalty than someone having slightly different voting clause. Well, I guess they got the Bruja. And cars. Well, good for the Ottoman Empire. Bad for me. And bad for Greece. Austria didn't really get anything out of it. Maybe something changed in the Baltic governorate. Not that anyone should care, to be honest. So, we got our first company. Do I just go for this one? Probably I should just go for this one. Modern switch, yeah, that's going to be pretty good, I think. I could just go for the second company, and I think I will, because it will also allow me... I don't have pharmaceuticals. And quinine, yeah, that's some important stuff I need to work on. Oh yeah, we started the war. Maybe I should think about doing a naval invasion. Probably start with Madagascar. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, we still don't have that much. The problem with infamy, that's like the bigger part of the problem, is it will also increase the liberty desire of my subjects. At least it should. Under stall. It's not too bad. Wait, it doesn't? Does it only affect... Does infamy only affect the liberty desire when you're a... how is this card, with the Russian power called? Sovereign Empire? Because I remember in the Russia MP I had people getting more liberty desire from infamy. Maybe it's not enough, maybe I need to be over 25 infamy. That is possible. We have... They are economic dependence on me, that's interesting. It's mostly coming from just them being in my market. Actually, oh yeah, I was thinking before about giving some money to Mexico, but it seems like it's a bit too late for that. Very unfortunate. Damn, Mexico almost had a good game, but United States AI outwitted me. Outplayed by AI, as usual. A revolution in North Africa against the Austro-Hungarian colony. Very interesting. Luckily, there's no Italian embarrassment in Madagascar. We are avoiding Ethiopia for this particular reason. Like, actually, they might have their king. They united so fast, they might have their king, which gives, like, a huge bonus to offensive, which might be a problem for us at this point, especially since our military is really not that much better than the irregular infantry. So we have to be a little bit careful. Actually, best summer process would give us a lot more steel. So maybe this will be a bit of a priority. because we still haven't switched to the steel tools, and I think I'm not going to be doing it super fast. Yeah, let's... Oh, I have no construction going on right now. That's definitely something I want to fix right now. By getting even more steel mills. And more fertilizer as well. Let's get like 70. That should be good enough for a second. And yeah, I mean, still not even a single success at this point. That's kind of impressive. Sure, let's make people like me more. Pure wondering if a land reformer should show up. No, thank you. Persecution of French people. What can you do? Well, super persecute them. Actually, I have... Wait. I kind of forgot that I should be getting more money from my consumption taxes. It's not going to be a massive amount of money, even I'm not going to be taxing stuff like fish. Fish is interesting because we have more production of fish than grain, but the consumption tax on fish is cheaper in authority than grain, which is interesting. Nova Scotia. The British colonies are not happy for some reason. Okay, the steel is increasing in production, right? Very slowly. I assume the steel mills just didn't have anyone buying this stuff, so they were just not producing. Okay, it's fixing itself slowly. We are not producing any engines in Italy. Well, that cannot stand. Piedmont is just going to be probably the best state we have in Italy. Usually it probably is. Just having coal and the iron and decent population. Calabria has actually decent population as well. We should work on it as well. It's just not that much construction. Okay, could you guys just finish this? The Gazans, I think, wait, they are helping? Or no? They are moving now, but that's a bit too late. Yeah, we're going to Madagascar. Gaza, our colonial empire, is definitely growing. And the best part... Oh, we removed nihilism. Which is great. Though I weaken intelligentsia and make them a bit more happy. Which would give me more prestige, so that would be something. This has pretty much the same effect. Do I get more authority or more protection? I think this one is better. So I can get additional tax for a bit more money. Probably should go for something that costs 200. There's nothing I really want to tax out of those things, so let's go for this. We have a bit too much authority. Actually, no, what I was trying to do, before I, of course, forgot, is checking out which of my states make the most money, which I think I could check in here. This is GDP, no, that's... Where's GDP? Section... States by GDP. I want my states by GDP. National GDP. Lazio, Piedmont, Campania is the third one, or Tuscany, or maybe Calabria. Maybe I'll remove this one. That's 2,000, it's not too bad. And we get a bit more construction there. I think that's fine. Okay, we have a building in Campania already. Let's put that decree there as well. Why not? And let's get a bunch of mines here. They might not have full employment, but I think it should at least pull people towards there. And we got modern sewage. Very good, very good. We can actually get more tools, probably with steel. I think, maybe. You guys are done? Actually, the Gazan troops are slowing me down a little bit, but maybe not. Okay, guys, this is done. Let's switch to colonial exploitation. Now, of course, Royal Folk are going to be pissed off about this, but when are they not pissed off about something? We could get military in as well. This should be done pretty quickly. Okay, speaking about things being done, seems like Madagascar is finished, so let's just switch to someone who hates us for no clear reason to me, to be honest. How much time has passed? 2 years. Well, the time doesn't fly fast when you have a lot of stuff to do, I guess. United States did the thing with Oklahoma. I guess they just forgot about this one. Yeah. Too bad about all the Catholics. This region is pretty devastated with them. Probably going to be pretty hard to push those guys out at this point. Russia is trying to go for Circassia again. And okay, so Madagascar is in our sphere. We got even more of those. Do I just go for... Honestly, like, South America is not really my interest because everyone is Catholic there anyway. And European great powers are a bit too strong for me at this moment. Then go Far East or maybe Persia. And I guess the Nubia. What are you guys doing? Okay, luckily no embarrassing actions in Africa just yet. We are finished with our No, we are not. We are making a ton of money. Out of interest, how's our investment pool? Well, I think it shows we don't have laissez-faire. And also that our economy is kind of wonky because of the unification. Like, it needs to kind of readjust itself. Because I assume Papal States, maybe Sardinia and Piedmont had a decent state of industrialization. Everything else is probably terrible. Yeah, is colonization morally correct? Before I answer this question, let's remind you our current Pope is a hedonist. So, you know, it depends on your point of view, basically. If you don't care about the people's rights, then it's fine. And apparently we as the Papal States don't really care about that stuff. And we have to roll the die, unfortunately, on this. And, well, who'd have thought? That's pretty typical results for me. Okay, Bessemer process, that's actually pretty important. We want to get a bit more steel. Especially without having to build more buildings. Do I just YOLO and go for this? Let's see how the market reacts. Badly. Okay, let's give it a moment. Maybe it will fix itself. Papal market. Doesn't it just look great? Failed naval invasion. Well, whatever you say. I assume it's going to increase its production slowly. Yes, okay, it's okay-ish. We are getting a bit more as well. We're getting fertilizer. Excellent, and we're going for joint stocks. Yeah, because mutual funds would be kind of nice. We will need pharmaceuticals. Well, there's actually a lot of techs we need in this area. But we need quinoa as well. Do I just focus on those? Probably getting some military would be nice. And there's a good amount of stuff here. Though I don't think like reinforced concrete would be nice. We do need more construction. We have 200 right now. So let's compare to the other great powers how they're doing. France has 200. Migration targets Romania from Russia. Okay. Great Britain has 400, that's to be expected. Austria-Hungary, who are having a pretty good game, 150. Russia, probably not that much. 65. Oh, Russia is not going to be industrializing anytime soon. Prussia has 100. Is Prussia even a great power? They somehow are still a great power, though I think not for long. 47 for Ottomans. 47 for Ottomans. They're a major power now. 20 million GDP. 47. There's actually not that many changes in the GDP, that at least stuff you wouldn't expect, other than, well, us being on there. United States are getting back on track, though of course they're probably 231. They will be industrializing much faster. Seems like they have number 2 construction in the world, though sometimes India can be surprising. No, 70, China 55. 55! Oh my god. Okay, well, with some of this colonization done, let's end this session, I suppose. And see you back on the next one. Bye, guys.